Hey Scorpios, and welcome to your September 2016 General Tarot Forecast. My name is Sky, and I'm here to deliver, hopefully, an amazing reading for you guys. Let's see, what do I want to talk about? First of all, in the description box below, I have linked to my new Etsy shop. I hope that you guys will be able to go and check it out, and at least enjoy the aesthetic, if nothing else, because I've been putting a lot of work into it. It's still very much on the prototype level, but I hope that maybe you guys will enjoy checking it out. Also, as you can see, I'm delivering my readings this month in audio form instead of in video form, just because, I'm still in the process of getting a good filming area set up. I'm too much of a perfectionist to not make it look visually appealing, and, I think that this is just a simple way to get out some content and for September instead of waiting till October or whenever the time comes that I'm more prepared for video readings. But in the future, I hope to kind of mix it all together and create a nice integration that delivers everything in a way that you guys understand it even better. So let's see what's in the cards for Scorpios for the month of September 2016. I'm going to take a second to just look at your cards, and I will start to do some interpretations. So, definitely a big month for Scorpios in September. 2 major arcana cards, one in the upright, one in the reverse, and all cups and wands. So much feeling in the month of September, which is good and difficult for Scorpios because, y'all are always feeling on a very deep level. I mean, I'm a Scorpio too, so I know how it is. And we're always, dissecting everything from a logical and emotional standpoint. Anyway, let's see, where do I want to start with this? Because there's a lot to talk about. There was a very difficult situation that Scorpios had to walk away from in August, even July, August, maybe even over the entire summer. And it's like you knew that you had to, but it became really difficult for you guys. It's like, because we see that 8 of Cups in the reverse. So it's like it's almost like someone forced your hand, and it had to happen, but you walked away from the situation, but you didn't want to. And you may have realized how good the situation was, and you might even fool yourself into thinking that the situation was better than it was before you walked away. And that also is correlating with the Fool in reverse. Like, check that out. You've got that 8 of Cups in reverse, the second card, and then you've got all the way on the top right, you've got the Fool reversed. Both of those cards are a similar energy because they're both someone walking on this new journey. I think, arguably, the 8 of Cups shows the Fool walking away from something, because the tarot is all about the Fool's journey. So you kind of get a glimpse of the Fool in both of those cards. And, there are a lot of ways to argue it. Arguably, the Fool is also in every other tarot card. But anyway. So yeah, there's definitely a new beginning that may have been difficult. Like the closing of an old chapter and the opening of a new chapter. And that's been a difficult process for you. But overall, it's for the best. Because look at the Empress you have in the upright position at the beginning of the spread. You're so attractive right now, Scorpio. It's like you've started a new health regimen. You've started a new diet. You're exercising now. You're like really putting a lot of effort into your appearance. And this is paying off so much because people are seeing you. And it's like you're walking into rooms and you're turning heads. Because also that energy integrates itself with the 8 of Cups and the Fool as well. Because you've potentially walked away from negative dietary habits. And you've started this new beginning towards your health. And it's real, like you're radiant right now, and you're beautiful. And everyone's attracted to you. And even on a less of like a romantic or loving sense, like you're just kind of, like you're mysterious. Like all Scorpios are mysterious. And it's like you've got this mixture of like mystery and radiance, and it's like people are just very attracted to that, And even like you're making a lot of new friends, it looks like, on a completely platonic level as well. It's like people want to talk to you. You find yourself in situations where you don't have a lot of downtime because people might be messaging you. People want to get together because you got that Three of Cups. Do you see that Three of Cups up right there? You've people. It's hard to get alone time in September, which is great because you've had to spend a lot of time in solace. Do you see that reversed Four of Cups on the bottom left? That's in the past. You had to spend so much time in solitude. You had to spend so much time alone, thinking about your actions, thinking about where things went wrong, where things went right, dwelling on this problem that you had represented by the Eight of Cups in reverse. And now you've moved forward. You've moved on, and it's amazing. Now you don't have time to be in solitude. Now you're so busy, and you don't have people want to be in your presence. That's that Empress in the upright position. People want to be in your presence on a platonic level, on a romantic level. You know, for the female Scorpios out there, you're very fertile right now, so watch out for unexpected pregnancies. Take proper precautions if you're not ready for that in your life because you're very fertile right now. Also represented by the Three of Cups and the Fool. You know, I think that some female Scorpios could become pregnant in the month of September, so watch out for that. But if you've been trying to get pregnant, like, I think congratulations are in order because I think in September, if you're trying, September may be the month that successful conception happens for the female Scorpios out there. You know, I also want to talk about the reversed Four of Wands on the bottom right corner and how that connects, because, you know, that bottom level is sort of, I'm thinking of like the foundations, what have created the top level. You know, I kind of interpret it as the past and what has led up to create what's actually happening. So, and you've got two fours, which is really funny to me. Who was it? I think Capricorn that had two eights on the bottom, I believe. Don't hold me to that. So you've got so much feeling in the past, so much, what do I want to say, like turbulent emotion that existed in the past that you're just kind of dwelling on. And why do I get that? Because the Cup suit and the Wand suit, Cups represent emotion, soulmate connections, love, it's true, and just water. Obviously it represents the element of water, so it's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It takes in all the energy of those signs. Whereas the Wands represent passion, and represent fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So you have fire and water coming together in your past, and it's just like steam just boiling everywhere, and you're still very troubled over the past, I think. But in September, that's a cycle that's going to come to an end, because you're going to accept everything that's happened. You're going to evolve from the pain, and you're going to evolve from the emotions, and you're going to allow yourself to be beautiful, to be radiant. You're going to allow yourself to walk away from a negative headspace, and you're going to start anew on a journey, and you're going to be so popular in the month of September that it's almost like new for you. It's like this new... Because a lot of Scorpios can struggle with popularity. A lot of Scorpios tend to be that brooding, mysterious figure that's kind of in the back of the room. But, you know, Scorpio can also be extremely popular. It's usually either black or white. It's always extreme with Scorpios. And you'll find that in the course of your life, because you'll find times when you aren't social at all. You'll find times where you feel like no one pays attention to you, because Scorpio's soul journey is not about socializing. It's not about, you know, it's not a Venus-ruled sign like Libra or Taurus, you know, signs whose soul's journey have a lot to do with the other or other people. Scorpio's life's journey is all about connecting on an emotional level. It's all about death and rebirth and things that are that carry a lot of significance towards life. That doesn't mean, though, that Scorpios won't be popular or won't attract friends and social relationships. It just means that they have, once they finish that soul, they need to dot all their I's and cross all their T's with all that soul work before that can happen, or before it can be healthy. Because if Scorpio hasn't done that, they'll start attracting people into their life that bring about circumstances in which they're faced with life and death scenarios, and, you know, you're ready to step past that. You're ready to be done with people who, you know, really represent the dark side of life. And likewise, you know, sometimes Scorpios crave that, but to me it feels like you just want to have relationships right now that are very casual. You want to have relationships that don't carry a lot of deep emotional significance, because you've got enough of that by yourself on your own. Let's see. What other direction do we want to go? As career goes, this is a great reading. I see you networking. I see you making new connections with higher ups. I see you walking away from old habits that may have negatively impacted your career. And, you know, I think that your appearance, like, I'm not meaning to, I'm not saying make sure you look good because this is going to help you, but, you know, actually, I think that your appearance and really being well-groomed and being attractive is going to be a lot of what carries you through the month of September. And, you know, you don't even have to try that hard, because whenever the Empress pops up, the Empress is all about natural beauty too. You know, it's both. It represents Venus and that ability to really like spend an hour and get ready and be beautiful, but it's also natural beauty. So it's not that you have to try that hard, but your appearance, both on like what you wear, how you look, but also just how you present yourself, your emotional nature, that also feeds into your appearance. The vibe that you give people, it's all connected into how you appear to others. And it's going to be really good, I think, for the month of September. You know, and you may need to still spend some time in solitude. You might not have done all the work that you needed to, but it's time to do it on a more healthy level, I think, is what a lot of this reading is communicating. Maybe in July and August, like, you were forced to be in solitude and you were forced to kind of make some new inner connections, but now you have more of an option when you're going to do that. It's more like your solitude is on your time right now. I think that's a really good keyword for this reading. You know, it's important to still take some time and do some journaling. It's important to arrange these negative emotions that may have stemmed from the summer and to really transcend them, to get past them. You know, get out the highlighter, get out the cut up some old entries or something and rearrange them in a way that they create new dimensions, that you see them in a different light, because it's going to be really important that you get past whatever's been holding you back. Because, and I think a lot of you already have, I think a lot of you have already completely changed the way that you feel about someone or something, and you're completely ready to attack your future, and you are ready to be successful, and you are successful right now in September, Scorpio. You are so successful, it's almost scary. I'm so excited for you guys, and I hope that September is amazing. You know, if you want to come by my Etsy shop and check out my different packages and listings, I would love to see your company, or just, I hope that you guys enjoy the aesthetic, and I hope your September is awesome, and I will see you in October.